Okay, guys, we are going to do some more core math today. So, with our core math lesson today, we're talking about lines and all kinds of different line work and how lines intersect and how they cross and if they're parallel and all these fun things. We talked a little bit about horizontal lines and vertical lines when we were in class. And remember, there's those are lines that go up and down or side to side. That won't be on this test, I believe. So I'm not going to focus too much on that. I want to focus more on parallel, perpendicular, and intersecting lines. So I'm going to go back to our math packet. I'm going to show you the screen that we're going to be working on. And it's back to this packet right here, the intersecting interactive math. I wanted to add two words together. Okay, so interactive math. And we're gonna scroll all the way down. Well, I'm scrolling, you're gonna turn the page, right? Turning the page to this one. And it's gonna explain all the lines. So we have parallel lines. Now, parallel is two lines that lie in the same plane and never, ever, ever intersect. If you notice in the word parallel, right here, it has two L's. These L's never touch, right? They're going in a straight line. Now they can go straight like this, they can go straight like this, they can go straight like this. Doesn't matter how the lines go, but there is always two lines at least, and they never ever touch. So I have I made a little thing, parallel lines. I have some that are going diagonal and I have some that are going up straight, up and down. Again, I can go side by side. The lines can go any way they want to go, but they cannot touch. Okay, that is what parallel means. They do not touch. Two lines that do not touch. Okay, then I have perpendicular. This one's a little bit harder to understand. So perpendicular, I'm going to show you right here, has to make a cross. Okay, it has to make a T because when I have a perpendicular line, it has to create right angles. Okay, whenever I have a right angle, it means that I can make a perfect box right in the middle of where the line. So see right here, there's a perfect box right here. I have a perfect square. That means it is a right angle. If I look at this one down here, I won't be able to do that. So I have to have a perfect up and a perfect down. Okay, so perfect when they cross evenly and they can make perfect squares or boxes on the sides. And then I have intersecting. Intersecting means they just cross. Doesn't matter how they cross, doesn't matter where they cross, doesn't matter if they have a right angle or a acute angle, it doesn't matter. They just cross somehow anyway. So a great way of thinking of intersecting is scissors, right? They give you a scissor example on your paper as well. It says two lines that meet or cross in any possible way. Okay, so parallel, again, means two lines that never, ever, ever, ever touch. Perpendicular is two lines that cross but create right angles, make a perfect square. And then I have intersecting are just two lines that cross at any point. They intersect each other wherever they want to, however they want to. There are no rules they have to follow. Okay, so let's go ahead and go down or turn to the next page. And it looks like this. And it's going to have your parallel, perpendicular, and intersecting lines. And we're going to go through these and we are going to do them. I'm going to do them all together to give you more reps. If you feel like you are super fantastic and you don't need to watch the video, you do. Watch the video. Thank you. Okay, so moving on. So let's look at our very, very first one. I'm going to get my little handy dandy mouse here. It makes my life a little bit easier. I'm going to get my drawing. Good job. All right, here we go. So I have two lines that are going straight up and down. They are not touching. They're not touching at all. They're going straight up and down. So what kind of line is this going to be? Is it going to be a parallel line, a perpendicular line, or intersecting? Remember, parallel means not touching. Perpendicular means touching with a perfect square with a right angle. And then intersecting can just go wherever it wants. It can cross however it wants, wherever it wants. Now the crosses. So what do you think the answer is? The answer is parallel. That's right. I'm going to try to write parallel. P-A-R-A-L-L-E-L. I mean, could it be better? Sure, of course it could be, but we're gonna roll with it. All right, next one is, I have a line going straight up. I have a line going straight down. Oh, and look, I have a little square right here. What does that square mean? That square means it's a perfect what? A perfect right angle. That's right. If I have a square here, that means there is a perfect right angle. So what is this one going to be? Parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting? Yes, perpendicular. Remember, perpendicular has to have a right angle. So perpendicular, P, E, R, woo, let's mess that one up. P, E, N, D, I, C, U, L, A, R. That is a long word, perpendicular. And then my last one, I'll tell you what, it's not parallel, it's not perpendicular, it's two lines, they're crossing. I have a really big angle here, a smaller angle here, they're all different angles, so that means it must just be intersecting. That's right. I'm not gonna have room, so I'm gonna write up here. Intersecting. 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 Got it. Perfect. Okay, I want you to do 4, 5, and 6 on your own. I'm gonna go. You can go ahead and pause the video and figure out what you think 4, 5, and 6 is. Okay, great job. So I have number 4. What do we say it was? It was intersecting. That I'm gonna put a big I. That is correct. Intersecting. All right, number 5. What do we think 5 is? Parallel. It has two. I'm gonna write parallel now. It has two lines, and it looks like they are never going to touch. So they are parallel. Great job. But they go on and on and on and on for the rest of the world, all across everywhere. It looks like they're probably never going to touch. And number 6, I have a perfect right angle again, so that one must be what? Perpendicular. Oy. P E R P E N D I C U L A R. Perpendicular. Perfect. Perfect for perpendicular. Ooh, I like that. Perfect, perfect right angle for perpendicular. Okay, so if you're unsure, perfect perpendicular has a perfect right angle that helps you out a little bit, right? Okay, this is weird. On my screen, my camera is like in the little corner. So I keep looking at myself to make sure I'm talking and you guys can see me. So it makes me look like I'm looking sideways. I'm looking at the camera like I normally do. It's kind of weird to me. So if you want to know what I'm staring at, I'm actually staring at myself. It's just kind of weird. Okay, just kidding. Moving on. So on the bottom of this page, I'm going to erase everything. If I don't erase it, then it stays. On the bottom of this page, it gives you a line, it gives you a space to write lines. Draw a picture of a line, however you want to. I'm going to give you a minute to draw a line. I am going to, while you're drawing your line, I'm going to be drawing my line, so you don't have to pause the video, but take a few minutes to draw each line. And I would like for you to draw them a little bit differently than I'm drawing them. And we can kind of, you can look at how I'm doing it. I'm going to get me a little fuzzy one here. Ooh. So parallel, they have to go to do mine sideways. I'm gonna draw one line, perfect, and another line, perfect. They're probably never going to touch. Perpendicular. I'm gonna do a really long line. And then I'm gonna do a really short line. But I know that they work because they, can I use this? Nope. Having fun doing this. There's a little square, so I know that they're perfect. Make sure your perpendicular line has a little square thingy so that you know that I know that you know that I know that it is perpendicular, a perfect perpendicular. And that's a fun word to say. Intersecting. Ooh, I'm gonna do a line like this, and then a line like this, and a line like this, and a line like this. And look it, really have to be perfect at all. It's all crazy. And that's okay because it doesn't need to be perfect. I can just draw 3 lines. Like I have 3 intersecting lines. Wait, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 intersecting lines, but I actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 lines, but the only 3 parts are intersecting. But they can be however, they can be crazy. It's okay. Because intersecting is just however. It just means they cross at some point. Doesn't mean it has to be perfect in any way. It just means that it crosses at some point, and it does. It crosses at some point. And that is my perpendicular line. So hopefully you did yours similar to mine. If you didn't, you can go ahead and erase it and fix it. Make sure you study this and go over this for your test. All right, I'm gonna erase all my stuff again. All erased. Moving on. So now, symmetry. I feel like I've gone over symmetry with you guys so incredibly much. So I'm not crazy concerned about this. I want to test your knowledge on your own. So look at all of these shapes. They have a line going through them. I want you to tell me if they're symmetrical or not. Number symmetrical means that when I fold it, I have the exact same shape on both sides. So go ahead and put yes or no. Pause my video, then I'll come back and I'll help you. Ready, set, go. Okay, great job. Thank you for coming back and being so awesome. Ready to go. Use my life with that one. Okay, so I have a star and I have my line is going straight down right here. So if I were to fold this in half, would it be symmetrical? Yes, yes it would be. What if I folded it like this? If I folded it that way, would it be symmetrical? No, it wouldn't, right? So it does matter what way my line is going. Okay, this one's kind of a tricky one. I have my line going like this, straight down here. Is that symmetrical? If I fold it in half? No, friends, it is not. Now, this one does have a line of symmetry. It's just not this line. If I go this way, that's symmetrical. And if I go this way, that's symmetrical. But the line that they gave us, if I fold that in half, it is not going to line up properly because it's a rectangle. If it was a square, it would have. But as a rectangle, it's not going to be a perfect match. That was kind of a tricky one. All right. How about this one down here? That one seems pretty easy. Straight line, straight down. Is it symmetrical? Nope. Sure isn't. How about this one? Symmetrical line right here. Is it symmetrical? Yes, it is. And this one also has another line of symmetry, right? If I went this way, it would still be symmetrical. Even if I went this way, still symmetrical. Even if I went this way, still symmetrical. It's symmetrical. Squares are symmetrical almost any way you do them. They are going to be symmetrical. Okay, squares are a good one because you can almost do any cross and it's going to work. All right, how about this line right here? Symmetrical? Nope. Does this shape have a line of symmetry though? It does. I just have to go straight up and down. Any other way, it's not going to work. How about this heart? Yes, it is. But what if I went this way? Symmetrical? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Sure isn't. Oh, that's a new thing I learned. Look at me, learning new things every day. All right, I have 2 more down here. Symmetrical line right here. Symmetrical? Nope. Sure isn't. This one only has 1 line of symmetry and it's right here. Okay, how about this one? Line of symmetry? Nope. If I fold this over, this bottom part is bigger, so it's not going to work. What if I folded it like this? Would it work then? It would, right? But the line that they're giving us is not symmetrical. And also, does anybody, we're going back a little bit. We're going to backtrack now that I know you have symmetry down. I'm not crazy worried about it, like I said. Can anyone tell me, shout it out, it's fine. I know you're going to get the right answer. What shape this is? What shape is it? I'm going to give you a hint. It's a building. It's a building. What building is it? It's the Pentagon. That is correct. It is the Pentagon. I'm going to show you a picture of the actual Pentagon. Wait. Oh, this is silly. All right, share. Boom, Pentagon. Check it out. It's an actual building. It's an actual government building called the Pentagon because it's shaped like a pentagon. Okay, if you see this one over here, I can't show you guys both. But if you go back to the Pentagon, it has 5, how many? 5 sides. side 1. I'm gonna draw. Drop, drop. It has 1, 2, 3. Maybe I can draw. Won't let me draw. 3 over here. 4, 5. Why can't I draw right here? Oh, this is my share screen. Let's try that again. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 sides, makes it a pentagon, and it's actually shaped like a pentagon. Pretty cool, right? That they made a building that's shaped like a pentagon. I thought it's cool. I want to show you guys. All right, going back. Maybe. Whew, you'd think I'd be a pro at this already, but it's a little different. It's a little complicated. Okay, I'm gonna let you do this page on your own. It's just a fun drawing page. Don't stress out about it too incredibly much. You are just going to try to draw the same line of symmetry. Now how you're gonna do this is you're going to count the squares that we're working with. So if I look at this tree looking thing right here, I want to draw the exact same thing over here. Don't spend too much time on this. It's just meant to be fun. If it's going to stress you out, then just try to do the tree. The tree is the easiest one. Otherwise, just have fun with it, okay? So I'm going to start at the beginning. I have to start the point, and it looks like I'm going to go over 2. So I'm going to count here. 1, 2. So I have to make a point here and a point to here. Right? And I have my first. I count it over 1, 2. And then I'm going to bring my line in 1. So bring my line in 1. Okay. Now looks like I'm going to start my 1 line and go down 2 and over 2. So down 1, down 2. Okay. Now I'm going to go in 1 square. And now I'm going to go down 2 more, but I'm going to go over 1. Okay, this is a little more confusing. So I'm going to start at the bottom. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, see, I messed that one up. I got to go back. Undo, undo. This one only goes over 2. So I got to start right here. See, even I messed up. It's okay. So starting over. Let's go 1, 2. And I'm going to go up in the middle to that point. Okay, then I go in 1. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, so now I'm going to go, this one is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to go straight up. Perfect. And then connect it here. And then it starts, I'm just going to do it this way. You can go backwards. It's okay. Whatever makes the most sense for you. And then I connect these 2. Boom. Did it. Killing it. Boom. Whoop. Had that one wrong. I'm the bomb. Swoop. Boom. There you go. You're the bomb. Swoosh. Boom. Great job. So yeah, have fun doing the other 3. I'm not going to do them. You can try and do it. It's okay if you can't. They're a little complicated. They look a little fun. But this is all line symmetry, right? It should be the exact same on both sides. It couldn't be a crazy design on both sides as long as they're the exact same. If you watch this video, and if you enjoyed this video and you watched it all the way to the end, I have a question for you, and I will give you an amazing shout out to another video or something. I don't know. But here is my question for symmetry. What building did I teach you about that was perfectly symmetrical? There was a building that I talked to you about that was created, and it was meant to be a perfect building. It was perfect because it represented the perfect love that a king and a queen had. What is the name of that building? And for extra points, where is that building located? All right, that's it for me today, guys. Have a wonderful day. Leave the answer to my question in the comments below in Google Classroom so I can look at them. First one who gets it wins. No, I'm just kidding. If you all do it, I'll be really, really proud of you guys. All right, miss you guys. Love you. study your quizzes tomorrow and take your test on Friday. I think it's Friday, maybe it's Thursday. Take your test, do your best, study, 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 know your shapes. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.